I done already took that thing back off there again. This is gasola. That's that new stuff right there. You know, good for that new kind of gas they got out. It's really good stuff. Yeah, see, that's about all you need right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. The plunger stuck down in the bore of that there. That's a 3 horsepower type M McCormick Deering fuel pump. Stuck down in yonder. So I done took that die and threaded that thing right there. It's not good because I had ground them off on each side so I could get adjustable wrench on there to turn it. And it did turn a little bit, but it locked up. It's tight. I was afraid to break it off. So what I done is I done threaded that, and I'm gonna put these washers. That's a whole stack of them right there. Let's see how many we need. Need to get down past the threads actually, because it's gonna come up that way and get shorter. So, oh yeah, I need them up at the top to kind of, you know, use some good judgment about it. 7/16 14 on that thread there. And I got 2 of them nuts. I think what I'll do, let's see, can we get them on there? Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do, I don't think that's a good thread on there at all. Actually, that's I need to go on down further because it's not a good thread up here at all. Okay. A little dab of light oil on there to help that slide around a little bit. But I'm going to put this other nut on here as a backup. Well, it's bigger than the other one. This one that's a 7/16 It's a heavy nut. It has a little bigger footprint. Uses a different size wrench. So I'll put this in this vise here with them aluminum jaws right there, with this mounting bracket coming around through there against this jaw to keep it from twisting, and only have a light pressure on the pump itself. Oh yeah, I'll show you something. Go watch this. You hear it? You hear that sound? That's that plunger giving way, pulling up. Okay, it moved enough. I'll show you. It moved enough to where we run out of threads right there. So I'm gonna put that in there. That's 5/16. The reason not to start up here on the get-go was these threads is not too good up there. So you need to get down there where it was good thread. And don't forget, you have to protect the pump itself. Okay, we moved it the length of that extra spacer I put in there. So, got to have more spacer. Everything looks okay. Well, we'll add that 1/2 inch. That's a nut that's about a 1/2 inch thick. So we've added a 1/2 inch. We've added a 1/2 inch to it. And we used up that 1/2 inch space we had there. We need more. Yeah, that'd be more better. A little more than a 1/2 inch thick. Oh yeah, it's loose now. So this is what we got. I used these washers, that thing, and that, all for spacers. You can see it was stuck right down here on the bottom. It's pretty thick. It's worn right here. You can see the wear pattern all the way around where the packing was. So, but anyway, nice piece of brass. I'll make something out of that. And you see them marks right there where I pulled it up out of there? That's where the tightness was at. But this is the good part. Well, it had a ball in it, and it was checked. Yeah, I had that full of PB Blaster. Let's get that little ball. Well, and there the little ball is. Well, it's corroded up. It's one of them bronze balls, brass balls. It looks like, but well, it was in there and loose, and it had that PB Blaster checked to where it wouldn't drain out. That's pretty good. But and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean that. Oh, I can see down there yonder. That's a real good seat from the shadow of the light. This one up here is a little. Well, let's see. We're gonna fix them both. But this don't fit tight down in there. That's not the principle of this thing right here. This fits in there loose. So it's the packing that keeps it straight. But this don't never touch anything. It don't touch nothing. It has free play in there. So we'll make a new one of these right here and get it back together. We might put this on that engine over there, swap them out. You know, this is a late model here. So let's get that done. And to cut a seat down in there, I'm not going to do it. You've seen me do it before on some videos, and you can go back in the playlist there if you want to watch it again. Drill bit down in there, kind of cut them seats, and then to really get a good seat, you take a drill rod. No, it ain't no drill rod. I'll show you. And once you have all this cleaned up real good down in there, and you've almost got a good seat, you know, for whatever method you use, I use a drill bit. You have to be careful with it. Use it by hand. Don't put it in no drill or nothing. Just you know, turn it around by hand. But once you get that seat cleaned up in there where you think it's really good, if you want it to be really good, is you take you one of these. That's one of them battery powered drills right there. You know, makes it easy. But once you have that seat pretty good, then you take your that's 3/8 right there on the seat back. But anyways, you grind it over on the grindstone, the belt sander, to where you've got a half round circle up there, maybe a little bit. Not hardly half round, and you put you put coarse valve seat grinding compound on this dowel rod. Poke her down in there, and you cut your seat down in there just like you was lapping a valve. And you put some new compound here and some new down in there, and you wash it out, and then you look down in there and you wash it out, and you do this some more like this with new compound. And it's not it's a case of lapping valves. You don't want to do this too much. And once you get all that done, you wash it all out, and then you put you some fine compound on there, the really super fine stuff. You know, take this to the belt sander and sand all of this away. Recharge it with some fine grit. Put it back down in there and polish that seat up real good. When you drop that little ball in there like that right there, you got contact. We ain't leaking no gas now.